I went to the Montchi Combine, and my favorite teacher was the principal, Miss Leah. And she used to take care of me, give me breakfast, give me lunch, and always take care of we that not have a proper meal. And she's not there right now, she's deceased, and I very appreciate that, and her family that hey and her friends. I know she was a beautiful, beautiful teacher. She used to take care of, and it's not I alone, plenty of us. She used to give us bread and butter. At that time it was bread and butter and bread and cheese. Miss Leah, God be with you.
Roman Catholic school I attended. I left the school in 1972, and my favorite teacher was teacher Julian. I don't know his other name, but I always know him as Julian. But now I notice I'm not seen for the past 2 years. I don't know if he's overseas. I would always know if he's deceased because his relatives, I always talk to them, but they don't tell me his whereabouts. So I would always say, well, he was he made an impact on my life. Yeah. And I always emphasize the school motto, not for school, but for life. Yeah.
My favorite teacher is a lady by the name of Christina Epiphan. She's from Gara in Babono. And the reason why she's my favorite teacher, because at one time, she was the only person responsible for the entire student population at the Debar Primary School. So after Hurricane Allen destroyed the building, Mrs. Epiphan was the sole person responsible for the entire student body. And I would have learned my love for teaching would have started from there, because I was one of those who would have to help her to meet out the duties of teaching the entire student body.
Mr. Dyer, agriculture. He was the influence to me getting into agriculture, well, from school into now. Yeah, he played an important role in my whole development when it comes to agriculture. And I know if he meet me today like he did a few years ago, he tell me, Alice, you see her? I told you so.
Say Mr. Conibert and Mr. Best through sports, and Mr. Bailey also. I'll say that they did assist when they need to. They did give advice when I needed to. So I'll say thanks to them.
My favorite teacher was Miss James in the RC Boys Infant School, followed by Mrs. Hyacinth. Those two were my all-time favorite teachers. Both of them in the RC Boys Infant School.
My favorite teachers, let me see where I can start. Ave Maria Primary, it would be Rebecca Megay, deceased Rebecca Megay. She taught us in Standard 4, I believe that's grade 6 right now. And everything about Miss Megay was about excellence, from her deportment to the way she taught us how to speak, how to carry ourselves as ladies. And I can tell you I always tell people going into Standard 4 at the time and writing common entrance, there was no fear at all attached to it, because as far as everybody knew, whenever you were in Miss Megay's class, you were going to the convent. And that was that. So yes, and then I went on to the convent. At the convent, I would have had, I think Madame Tobias stands out. Augusta Eiffel, she was Cox at the time, stands out. Beverly Ann Chassé stands out. Sister Claire, of course, when you speak about going to the St. Joseph's Convent, you cannot speak about attending the convent and not speaking about Sister Claire. Sister Claire really was the epitome of grace and everything else that goes with teachers. She was a disciplinarian, but you loved her, and it really was a pleasure being at school with Sister Claire there at all times. So that was the convent. Without teachers, we have no doctors, we have no lawyers, we have no police officers, we have nothing without teachers. Teachers really are the ones who make all of those things happen.